My approach is, get out there and give it a crack. It's only going to be as engaging as you make it. And so it goes back to that responsibility that I was saying. And you know, yes, you can give 1,000 handouts, and yes, you can make them, that's all part of it. But the most important part is how engaging you make it. I was doing something the other day at my local school. Here's an example. We were doing some veggie planting with the kindies. So I had to go through 5 kindy classes in the final after lunch session. So I had about 20 minutes per class for them to plant some seedlings, right? So that's pretty full on. And you've got to repeat it, and you've got to deal with them not stomping on the previous class's veggies. And so you got to think, but that's the bit that's exciting. It's challenging. You got to think, okay, I've got this strip. How am I going to get them in? How am I going to get them out? How will I get them involved? But to give you an idea, we peeled the straw open. So up here, we finished with straw, and I said, right, we can't plant into this because it's all fresh manures and things and it'll burn the roots. So we're going to plant into here. But what you do is you get, and it's about breaking the task down. So I had them, they had to get a little 6-inch pot of compost. And I'd open the holes up because that's a bit random for the little ones. And I'd put some dirt in there so they could see their holes. And they had to walk around in a row, and they had to scoop soil into their pot. So that's a lot of activity for the little ones, right? And then, once they were all set up, they all had to line up, and then they walked around, and then they came around in front of their hole and stood. And then they poured the soil into the hole, and their seedling was there. And they had to open it up and plant it. So there's lots of things going on there. You can make it as rich and as real and as interesting as you like, but there's the challenge. I'm not saying that I've got the best way, but I'm saying think about it in your space and how you can do it and how you can engage the kids. And you go, all right, I've got 20 minutes. So one dexterity thing, i.e. fill the bucket, one digging thing, and one achievement. That's mine. Label it, mark it, remember it, come back and water it. So they know, and you've connected them. Just get one recipe and go and do it. Because the best thing about doing one recipe is you're doing it. Thank you, Andrea. You're doing it. And what's more, and I hope and I pray and I'll do headstands and yoga and whatever, I hope you stuff up. I really do. Because then you'll learn. And then you'll understand. If you put the plant green ant in first, good. Because it's going to die. And then you're going to go, And if it takes 17 plants for you to get it right, teach that. Photograph it for me too. Send that to me. But you get what I mean.